The urban lights shine bright at night, almost like the bulbs on a marquee. I can imagine my name written dead center. Indy Hartwell.
NXT Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell!
She's very powerful, she's very impressive.
Indy Hartwell has flipped the switch.
She's taking nothing from anyone anymore. Indy Hartwell sits atop the NXT Women's Division.